Welcome back everyone to the second session. In this second session, teacher will teach all of you about the Grammar Galaxy 2. Everyone, so today teacher will do the comparison between the linking verbs and the action verbs. What is the action verb, everyone? Okay, so today we will learn about what is action verb and what is linking verb, and how to use two of them, and what are the difference between two of these. Okay, so now let's get started with me together. Okay everyone, so now let's take a look at the picture together. Yes, as what you can see on picture page 55, right? Okay, so as the girl say, look at my pizza, and then the boy say, wow, it looks so yummy, I will eat it. So can you tell me everyone, in this conversation there is also a linking verb. What is it? Of course, so it is the word looks. Looks is what we call linking verb. So as we already know that linking verb connects the subject. As we already know that linking verbs connect the subject to the information of the sentence. Okay, so as what you can see in here, of course, it connects the subject. What the subject is, the word it. So it here is the subject, so it connects the subject to the information of the sentence. Just like it looks so yummy. So it looks so yummy. Looks is also what we call the linking verb. And one more thing is looks is about the sense verb as well. Okay, and one more thing is like the boy say, I will eat it. I will eat it. So can you tell me what is the verb in this sentence, everyone? I will eat it. Okay, so the verb in the sentence is the word eat. Yeah, so it is the verb in the sentence, right? Okay, right, so the verb eat is what we call the action verb. Okay, so you will ask me, teacher, why do we call it as the action verb? And why do we call this one as the linking verb? And why both of them are different? Of course, both of them are different. It's not the same. As I told you already, we use the linking verb. It is about the subject, connecting between the subject to the information of the sentence, right? Okay, so now let's take a look at our using of the linking verb as what I have presented all of you already. Like we use linking verb to connect the subject to more information, okay? And how about the action verbs, everyone? So the action verbs is to tell what the subject does. Action verbs tells what the subject does. Now let's take a look back to the story. Okay, so as in the story, I will eat it. I will eat it. As what we know already, action verb is the verb that shows the action, and also the verb that tells what the subject does. Okay, what is the subject in this sentence? I, right? So I is the subject in the sentence. I will eat it. So the action that that's person or that subject does is eat, right? Eat. So I will eat it. It is the action verb because it shows the action. How can you eat, everyone? For example, like how can you eat noodle? You might use the chopstick to eat noodle like this, right? Okay, you can say, yes, I am eating noodle. I am eating noodle. Okay, so this is show us about the action of that verb, like eat. This is about what we call the action verb. And teacher will tell you more how or what kinds of action verbs that you use in English. Okay, so most verbs are the action verb in English, but in case the linking verbs are only 5, as what you can see in the sense verb, right? Okay, so I just want to tell you again what the linking verbs are. Like we have the verb smell, taste, feel, look, sound. So these are what we call the linking verb. Okay, right. Next is about action verb. So there are many more action verbs in English. Right. Now what you can see is the word run, clean, dance, walk. These are about the action verb. Of course, when you say run, I run to school. So you do the action running like this, right? And when you say clean, perhaps you hold the broom and then you try to clean it, right? Just clean. Okay, what about dance? Yeah, dance. You move yourself, you move your body in order to make the action of dancing of any kind of music. And how about walk? Yeah, walk. Just like I walk to school. Okay, the action is walking, right? Of course, everyone. So the other verb, like the verb cry, crawl, fight, laugh. What is crawl, everyone? Crawl is just like the baby, they crawl first before they can walk, right? Okay, right? There is about the action verb, crawl. Write, listen, read, write, think, cook, and more. As what I told you already, that most verbs in English are about the action verb because it shows the action, and one more thing is the action verbs tell what the subject does. For example, at the moment, I was walking. I was walking. So walk in here, it shows about what the subject does, what I do, okay, what I do or what I did at the moment. One more thing is I just want to tell you about we also have some verb and also verb that is can use between linking verbs, and sometimes we can use it as the action verb as well. And what is it? It is the verb smell. Yes, smell is also used in linking verb and also use it as the action verb as well. Let's take a look at the example below. The first example, the flowers smell nice and I smell the flowers. Between the flowers smells nice and the second one, I smell the flower, the verb that we use is the verb smell in a sentence, right? Okay, but which one is linking verb and which one is action verb? The first one or the second one? Can you tell me? And why do we call it as the linking verb, and why don't you call it as the action verb? Okay, you might think the first sentence is the linking verb, and you might think that the second one is the action verb. You are correct. Okay, so now I just wanted to explain you briefly about the first sentence. The flowers smell nice and I smell the flowers. All right. Okay, so in these two examples, they are really different. And what is the difference? The main difference. The main difference is the verb smell in here. Smell, the subject of the verb smell is, it is not the person, it is not people, it is not human, right? So that's why we can call it as the linking verb. This sentence used with the linking verb. As what you can see, the flowers smell nice. The flower smells nice. It shows about how smell of the flower, right? And how about the second one? I smell the flower. Of course, the subject is a person, right? For example, like, this is the flower. I smell the flower. I smell the flowers. And the flowers smell nice. Okay, see everyone? Yeah, as what I show you at the moment, the example like, I smell the flower. Me, I do the action, okay, by hold the flower and then smell it. I smell the flower. So I smell the flower is about action verb, which shows us about you do the action to smell it, okay? And for other thing is, after I say, oh, I smell the flower smells good, all right? Okay, this is the difference. All right, everyone, in this second video, teacher have presented all of you about how to use linking verbs and also how to use action verb and the difference between two of them as well. Okay, so next time when you see some verb like this, like the word run, clean, dance, walk, cry, crawl, and so on and so on, so these are what we call action verb, because these verbs tell what the subject does. And for this verb, smell, taste, feel, look, sound, it connects the subject to more information in the sentence. Okay? Thank you, everyone. This is the end of the online class today. So, hope to see you guys in our next video. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe and take care.